Hey guys, we're going to do 8.6 parts of circles. Okay, so there's going to be quite a few of new vocabulary. We're going to get 7 vocab words. Circle you should already know, so really you're getting 6 new vocab words. Some of them you may be already familiar with. Definitely some of them will be new. Okay, my suggestion is either take a screenshot of this slide and the next slide I'm going to show you, or write them down or take a picture somehow, and that will really help you. I will also see about uploading this PowerPoint so that if you're not able to take a screenshot or a picture or write it down, you can go back and look at this PowerPoint to be able to help you in answering the questions. The questions will be really super easy if you have these definitions and examples to look at. Okay, so with parts of a circle, so first off, what is a circle? Well, a little bit of a formal definition would be infinite amount of points. Okay, right? These are all individual points. All right, so it's an infinite amount of points around the circle. You can't count them. There's an infinite amount. And they're equidistant, which means they're the same distance from the center. Okay, so what is the center? Well, the center is the middle point of a circle. Okay, so that point's the center. So all of these points are the same distance from that center point. Okay, they're all the same distance. All right, the next term is a radius. Okay, the radius is a segment. Now, let me explain the difference between a line and a segment. A line is going to be a straight amount of infinite points that never ends on either, in both directions. It's going to go on forever and ever in both directions. A segment is part of a line that's going to have 2 endpoints. Okay, so it's like taking a line and just cutting out a section of it. That's a segment. You're cutting out a segment of it. Okay, so that's the difference between the two whenever we're going to talk about them. So a radius is a segment, meaning it has 2 endpoints. It doesn't keep going on forever and ever. See here, it only goes from there to there. It is a segment that connects the center of the circle to any point on the circle. So I pick that line, that radius. It could also go here, it could go there, it could anywhere. It just has to go from the center of the circle to any point on the circle. Okay. Next we have diameter. The diameter of a circle is the segment that connects 2 points on the circle and goes through the center. It must go through the center. And again, it can be, those are all diameters because they connect 2 points and they go through the center. Next, we have a chord. A chord is a segment that connects 2 points on the circle and it does not go through the center. Okay, so that's a chord. That's a chord. That's a chord, right? It can't go through the center of the circle. Okay, so those are all different segments. We have the radius, the diameter, and the chord. Those are all segments. Next, we have tangent and secant, which are both lines, meaning they go on forever and ever. So the tangent is a line that touches 1 point on the circle. Okay, so the line has to be outside of the circle so that it only touches 1 point. So that's a tangent. That's a tangent. Okay, it just has to touch 1 point. And we use arrows to show that it goes on forever and ever in both directions. Then lastly, we have secant. So I kind of covered up our words. So the secant is a line, goes on forever in both directions. It's a line that goes through 2 points on the circle. So that line is going to go inside the circle. Okay, so that's a secant. Oops, that's a secant, right? It has to go, that's a line that goes through the circle. Okay, again, I will upload this PowerPoint just for you to look back at these definitions to help you. You'll have questions like this. They will be multiple choice. I took multiple choice off for the examples because I didn't really need to show you that. But whenever you answer them, they will be multiple choice. You'll have four choices to pick from. Okay. So it says, what is W? Whew. Well, W is describing this point in the middle of the circle, which would be called the center. And then next we're going to go over here. What is segment WB? So it says it's a segment. So that means it's either a radius, a diameter, or a chord. Well, it's connecting 2 points on the circle, so that either has to be a diameter or a chord, and it's going through the center. So that has to be the diameter. Oh, that was some messy writing. What is line KZ? Line, it has to be either the tangent or the secant. It is only touching 1 point. It's outside of the circle, so that is a tangent. What is segment AR? Segment has to be either radius, diameter, or chord. It's touching 2 points on the circle, so it has to be either diameter or chord. It's not going through the center, so it has to be a chord. Right, 2 more. What is segment KZ? Segment, radius, diameter, chord. It's only touching 1 point on the outside of the circle. The other point's at the center, so that is the radius. What is line JX? Line has to be either tangent or secant. Okay, this is touching 2 points on the circle. It's going through the inside of the circle, so that is secant. Okay, so that's what you're doing. Like I said, if you keep the definitions with you, they should be very, very simple. I will upload this PowerPoint to help you out. Okay? All right, if you have any problems, please let me know. Good luck.